more time. Fuck you. I told you don't laugh. What sets anarcho-capitalism apart from other philosophies that just seem like unanswerable questions?
Well, that's the thing. Modern philosophy and their current talking heads, like on the radio and on TV hosts and stuff like that, they'll always talk about the problem and what government should do about it rather than should government be even involved or was government the cause.
Okay, so then what does this propose?
Anarcho-capitalism proposes a society without the coercive institution of government, because one has to understand that their actions are all-encompassing. As a Christian anarchist by the name of Leo Tolstoy once said, everyone thinks of changing the world, but seldom do they think of changing themselves. And I liken that to the definition of economics, because while most view it as a study of money, it's actually the study of people's choices. And the free market, and only the free market, enables individuals' innovations to come to the greatest of fruition and success.
Why do you think that is?
Because there will be no government to hinder their progress.
But what if a monopoly is formed? There wouldn't be a government to break it up.
The thing is, though, about that, is that there has never been what's called a natural monopoly, meaning a monopoly that just formed out of, a business taking over another business, so on. Every monopoly that has ever existed, every single one has existed because the competition was outlawed by government.
Well, when government supplies things like schools, the military, and food and drug inspections, don't they make us safer and the products cheaper?
Well, that's a pretty loaded question, but let's look at it. We all know there is no such thing as a free lunch. The abbreviation is Tinstoffel. So when government supplies these things, they're paid for but by taxes. So when government does provide these things, all they have to do, they have to raise taxes first in order to provide it. And not only that, but they also must take it from somebody because, well, businesses are owned by people, not so much the government. So when they get the resources needed to create these things, they're actually having businesses do it for them, and the people are paying for it through taxes. So really, government's like that really annoying middleman that everybody hates. You all know that when you cut out the middleman, you can have cheaper products. So the idea that government really makes things cheaper is really, well, false, because why do you think, fast food is real cheap? They own the farms and stuff like that. And, well, not only that, but government also, well, subsidizes the corn and livestock industry. So again, it's a lot of it when it comes to government making things cheaper, it's actually government screwing up the market. Like, they create surpluses and shortages based on, certain regulations, minimum wage, so and subsidies, so on and so forth. So they're actually really screwing with the market when they do so. And making everybody pay for them is just morally wrong. I mean, taxation is theft. It's basically the government, the tax man coming to you, pointing a gun at your head and telling you, pay this or I'm taking your stuff and throwing you in jail. And if you fight back, well, you're going to be shot at and killed. They have more guns than one person can have. So it's, as we all know, it's on, as Christians at this school, that the Ten Commandments list that you shall not kill and you shall not steal. Thou shalt not steal. So already government itself breaks laws that, well, if you're religious, that you believe come from God. You can't serve two masters, as the saying goes. So either you honor the Ten Commandments or you vote thinking that it actually does something when it doesn't, and have the state impose your will on others. So stealing is, well, fundamentally wrong, and that's why government is not only wrong, but being as inefficient as it is, it will always fail. So why even have it?